Oh, and here, finally, this is the one, yeah, and it'll lead us right into our next little thing here. This next one comes from the Real Ass Podcast. Luis J. Gomez and Zac Amico, two people we got to clear some things up with here today. You know, I brought this up many times. This Zac, why is he doing this? Why is Zac Amico against us? Do you have that picture of Zac Amico for later? The picture?
Oh, that one that I...
Yeah.
Yes.
Send that to me. So we got a scoop here. Let's see what this is from Chris. Real Ass Podcast just talked about you today. I don't have the timestamp, but Zac Amico said you have tens of listeners. Take care, Mike. I see this. I immediately pull over and I go, what the fuck did Zac Amico just say? And I'm trying to find the stuff, and it was still on the Gas Digital website at the time, so I couldn't use the transcripts to find out. So I had to wait about a day with that in my head, going, what the fuck did Zac Amico just say about me? You know, I couldn't sleep. And that's not me being sarcastic. I mean, that's just... So let's see what he does here. Oh, this is on Facebook.
The episode isn't I don't have Gas Digital.
Great. This is from Facebook. Somebody saw this as well. And who are the guests? Because I was looking for this episode. I go, what episode is it? Who are the guests? I said it nicely, though. And it was over text. And the guy goes, Lev Fer and Chris Scopo. And I'm going, what the fuck? Lev Fer and Chris Scopo. And I go, is this just all typos? You know? And then I actually found the episode, and those are the real names, Lev Fer and Chris Scopo. And they know my name, so... They know my name, so... Sorry, guys! Here they are, and it's maybe, you know, let's find out, should they be uttering my name like this on national TV with Luis J. Gomez, who I'm going to straighten something up with here today, and then Zac Amico, who we're also going to beg to hear us out once again. You guys see any new stuff in the rack back there? Okay. Let's see.
Like,
this is great.
Like, at Redbar, for some reason, dude, he's taking like minor shots at me, but I can tell he likes.
So it starts. I don't know what they're talking about. He's going, but Redbar. So which one's Chris Scopo and which one is Fer Rev?
I would say for sure Lev Fer has got to be the blue guy, right?
This guy, Lev Fer.
The other guy looks more like a
and then Chris Scopo. Yeah, he's kind of a Zach from H3 type of Scopo. He's playing guitar. Okay, let's see what the hell this is about.
At Redbar, for some reason, dude, he's taking like minor shots at me, but I can tell he likes me. Yeah. But fucking, like, literally, like, every time you see, if your name shows up in like the liner notes for a thing, you're like, what is Redbar coming after me? I have comics all the time hit me up being like, does that guy, like, does he hate me or something? And you're like, dude.
Yeah, I mean, comics got to be able to take a fucking joke from time to time. I love that you
guys know Redbar?
Alert set for Redbar, Luis J. Gomez.
You know who Redbar is? How? You know Redbar?
Wow, they're saying that I got it wrong. He's
really?
Lev Scopo and Chris. Or no, it's Lev Fer.
This is Lev Fer?
Yes. Damn, now I don't know what to think about you. I wanted you to be Chris.
Lev Fer, and this is Chris Scopo.
No, that.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Yo,
Scopo is on the left. Yes, that's Chris
I'd like to knock your fucking head off. Let's do a huge hair. Because I want to scare Chris Scopo.
It's just a little prank.
He was too in panic to hear that part. Let's, we're all after you, Chris Scopo. I've never been this upset. That's all. All right, let's see what they say. This gets bad.
But he would call. You're not getting messages from his tens of listeners.
Whoa, Amico, why?
Why? What did we ever
What is
do
going
to you?
on? This is the 7th time this guy's dissed me. I told it. I'll say it again. I would have hung out with guys like you years ago. Get it, idiot? But in his mind, I probably hate him because he's fat and gay and a clown. Not I'm not calling him like a clown. I don't use that as an insult. That's like a cringe insult to call someone a clown. He is literally clown. It's his nationality. And I say this every time I go, Amico, what the fuck is your problem? So, you know what? If I'm going to be labeled, and I say this every time too, if I'm going to be labeled as somebody who already hates you, I'm the enemy already to Amico. Let me guess, he's rolling his eyes at me, right? I'm too much of a jock for Amico. Really, that's just what he thinks in his head.
Yeah.
You know, because he hasn't given me a dang chance. And, you know, the Amico I think of you as, and I'll tell you this, Amico. Wait, let's put Amico on screen. Wait, didn't we have a better picture of Amico to use for this? Here. Amico! I forgot what I was going to scream at you, but you have, why would you open your mouth?
Were you going to say that you always picture him in a writer's room?
Yeah, I do.
That's where I picture him ever since the Whitney.
Oh, no, I was going to say the Amico I consider him to be. You know, I have high standards. I look at Amico with a lot of respect. To me, he is a real pro. You hear this, Amico? I think you're a real pro. I saw you do a couple sets. You were up there like you've been doing it for 100 years. A real natural. Oh, what a natural. Really? I'm being sincere here, Amico. Which is a type of bug. Oh. Jules has been, she saw this. It's called a maggot seen through an electron microscope. Really?
I saw that months ago. And I was
So my wife, hey, Zach, months ago, my wife saw this, a maggot seen through an electron microscope, and she's been begging me to tell everyone that this is Zac Amico.
I mean, it looks really like him to me. You really captures
And you know
his
what?
essence.
We were...
And that's not a bad thing. You guys both look cool.
Yes.
You both look good.
How are you? Can we get them side by side somehow? Hold on. We're going to get these guys side by side here. Do a classic same guy. And see if we could pull this off here. See if I can I shorten that, or are they going to punish me for it? Oh, look at that. Okay, we're about to do the zoom in to show.
I wish he was wearing blue glasses.
Oh my God, if he was wearing the blue glasses. Okay, so this is almost like if we saw an x-ray of you or something.
Very similar personalities.
But you're
too.
sitting around here, and did you hear the nasty comment he made? Did you hear the nastiness in his voice? They were talking about Redbar, and they were all complimenting me. And then Zach out of nowhere goes, with his tens of listeners. Zach, that ain't writer's room, Zach. That ain't writer's room. Tens of listeners. A tens of listeners crack from you?
Come on,
You're
man.
a professional in my eyes. So I go, what does Zach think that I did? That he rolls his eyes at me like this. You know, that's what it's about. It's go, Zach, what do you think about, what must you think about me to speak about me this way publicly? Who do you think you are? You see your peers, you don't talk about me like this. Your peers don't say stuff like that. What's making you say this about me? It's extreme. People don't talk about me like that online, in public like that. Okay? So I'm wondering, you know, what version of me have you got in that head? Let's see.
And Rebel, for some reason, dude, he's taking like minor shots at me, but I can tell he likes me.
Yeah.
But fucking, like, literally, like, every time you see, if your name shows up in like the liner notes for a thing, you're like, what is fucking, is Rebel coming after me? I have comics all the time hit me up being like, does that guy, like, does he hate me or something? And you're like, dude.
Yeah, I mean, comics got to be able to take a fucking joke from time to time.
She's sitting there, he must be stewing, because he's letting everyone say the word Redbar 100 times. And he's going, so what are you thinking of slams about him? And then that's the one you landed on? And I don't have a problem with that. It's the idea that you'd ever want to diss me. What's going on? And Lewis, you're responsible for this guy. I hope you know that. Because I got a big speech about you coming up that's going to get you back in the good graces of the world.
And boy, are you going to be scared when you see a big speech about Louis J. Gomez.
Big speech about Louis J. Gomez. Is it positive or negative? Listen for 8 hours to find out. And we're not going to let you know. We're going to mix up those liner notes, as you call them, and I'm going to put that in a place where it's not. You're going to spend 6 or 7 hours going through this red bar. There's no transcript. This is going to kill a day for you to hear this speech. And the speech is in your favor. It's another hint about the speech coming up. So, okay, I got to, Kevin Brennan is right. Let's play this. Let's see this whole
like
thing.
the liner notes for a thing, you're like, what is Redbar coming after me?
He
I have
ain't
comments
scared.
all the time hit me up and like, does that guy like,
do you disagree?
does he hate me or something? And you're like, dude.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
fucking-
comics got to be able to take a fucking joke from time
You
to
hear
time.
that, Jack?
I love that you have a Google alert set for Red Bar Louis J. Gomez.
Wow, he does.
But he would call
You're
every.
not getting messages from his tens of listeners.
You might get mad. And why was that funny to you, Louis? Because you can't believe he would say that? Why are you being so bitchy to me about this? And he's not doing it as in a fun way. He's fed up. He's sick of hearing about this red bar. He's sick to death. So, okay, I'll let them continue.
Zach.
He called. He got like.
Fuck, shots fired. Fuck. Here we go.
He got like every booker like on the phone. He called like every club. He was like yelling at like big bookers and was like, "Hey, I'm in one of those classic snafus where I told my wife's friends I'm going to be performing there tonight." He does like a perfect fucking Matarese, and like,
This is nice.
at
This
one
is
point
Fab
Este's
Fair.
like going back and forth with him screaming on the phone. It's incredible. It's so fun.
I love it.
Fucked up prank.
What do you
but-
think, Zach?
Man, that's great.
Man, that's great. Fucked up prank. So fun. You had to sit there and listen to all that. They didn't pick up on the tens of listeners thing one bit. So now what are they calling you, an idiot, Zach? I'm so fun. I'm the best to them. So let's see, Zach.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? No, he's not. Are you sitting there the whole time going, just don't listen. Just don't listen. I mean, because you just said you fucking basically hated my guts. And now they're going to
You
go
don't
share
care,
stories
he
about,
knows
so,
it.
yeah. So do you like the Joe Matarese stuff I did with the club owners or what? I called club owners pretending to be him.
Like
Very
6 years
scary.
ago.
Uh-oh. I hope he never impersonates me and gets me kicked out of the club.
Nice guy.
Good job, Lev. Good job, Lev. Thanks for bringing Red Bar into our life.
Whoa.
You fucking asshole.
We gotta ride a little risk.
Yeah.
Wow.
What can Red Bar
Risk.
do to you?
Mike Risk.
Cut to a year later. I'm eating shit.
Kim
The ad
Congdon-
was wait, so Zach agrees that a year later you would all be in big trouble after messing with Red Bar. You're doing an act out, showing cut to a year later after talking shit about Red Bar, and you guys are all going, as if you're in hell. So you agree of our power.
I love it.
Fucked up prank, but man, that's great.
Fuck yeah.
Nice guy.
Good job, Lev. Good job, Lev. Thanks for bringing Red Bar into our life. You fucking asshole.
We gotta ride a little risk.
Yeah.
You know.
Fucking,
What can Red Bar do to you?
cut to a year later.
A year later.
I'm eating shit.
Shouldn't you then say, what would he do to us with this tens of listeners? You got to still stick to that idea. Now it's a whole different idea, as if, you'd be dead if you talked bad about Red Bar. You'd be over. But before, DC was giving disrespect before, and now it's giving props in the literal sense.
The app was supposed to come out. The app was going to save me.
Kim Congdon's on his show doing a tell-all.
I'm like a Jim Carrey at the end of fucking Batman Forever. I'm Red Bar.
Whoa. Can anybody get a hologram version of that for the studio made? Can I send this to a hologram company to get this scanned? Watch that.
Tell-all.
I'm like a Jim Carrey at the end of fucking Batman Forever. I'm Red Bar.
Wow. I'm honored. I am honored. But put that message. I want Amico to know. Oh, God. That's another thing. That's almost like being friends with Robbie Hoffman. You go, can you actually be friends with someone like that? Or is that too much of a freak?
But you can try.
I'll try. But could you be like alone with him for a long period of time? Would you do you get used to this look? It's extreme. It's an extreme look, and it's an extreme, like when Lewis goes to a restaurant with him, don't you understand? All eyes on you. It's like, that's extreme. Like, it's just a different life.
When he goes out in public, he's definitely under a microscope.
You could say that again. You could say that. So I don't know what his problem is with us. I hope we could clear this up. And with Lewis, because didn't Lewis... did he say something about there and how he was on my radar a couple weeks ago? Hold on. Wait. Listen to this.
He said that you've been giving him a hard time.
Yeah, okay, there it is. Yes. So Lewis in that clip said that I've been giving him a hard time. And I go, oh no, this poor Lewis, because he's really been getting... People are starting to treat him like spit online. You seeing this? And we brought it up. We go, people are turning on Lewis. They think they heard us. Well, I just wanted Lewis to know I think he's a really nice person. I listen to, and here, I cannot recommend that you do this. I cannot recommend this at all, but I listen to Real Ass Podcast all the time while I'm showering and getting ready. I really do. And, if Zac Amico knew, Zac, I'm listening to you every day. I'm hearing out your ideas. I'm hearing you out every day. I'm going, oh, that's Zac, I'm supporting him.
Zackle snake.
We know all the bits, so it did break our hearts when we saw that, I think you got the wrong guy here, Zac. And as far as getting the wrong guy with Lewis, all I can say about Lewis is he's a super nice guy. And just a sweet guy. I don't know how much that could mean to anybody, but I don't even know if I mean any of that. Super nice to what? But
when I saw that clip, it broke my heart.
I have no, because we bring up these people, and just like you saw before, how they all invaded Nick Mullen's chat. There are levels to how much we hate certain people, and I didn't want people to think, oh yeah, Lewis is, let's trash the place. He's not at let's trash the place level. Like some of the other guys, like Kumia, burn it down.
But when you see Lewis do something, you just go, oh, Lewis.
Lewis is a nice guy. He doesn't mean any harm. He's not up to any schemes. And any scheme he is up to is because he was just raised completely wrong. He's from the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah.
He doesn't know any better. He really doesn't know any better. And there's nothing, you don't need to worry about him. They're starting to treat him as if he's up to something, And we haven't noticed him being up to anything suspicious.
Not me.
So, Lewis, we're keeping an eye on you. We're keeping an eye on you. There's a lot of talk back and forth behind the scenes about your future. No, Lewis, you have really, there's seriously nothing to, I don't want you to ever think that, you're not on our radar. We're not tracking you, as Melton calls it. We're not tracking, we're not looking to bust Lewis. He's a nice guy. And everything that he does is going to come out A-okay.
He does what you like to and takes you along.